All right, let's take a look at how we can save and access some of the resources that we've been finding. My preferred method is to use the sign in button, and sign into the account gives me greater flexibility and the ability to do things like send to my Google Classroom. So that's what I'm going to do. But even if you don't sign in, you don't have the ability to sign in, you could use the favorites button, save activities to your browser's favorites. You can copy the URL of activities and paste them into a Google Doc or a Word doc, or put them on your classroom website. However you want to save those URLs, you can go ahead and do that. Well, like I said, I like to sign in, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. And I can do that by visiting geogebra.org. I can tell that I'm here. You see it in the URL window. And in the top right corner, I can see the sign in button. So I'm going to click that. And if you followed along before and made an account, use whichever method you had chosen, username and password with the sign in button, or my district does let me use Google, so I'm going to sign in with Google. And I can tell that I'm signed in because in the top right corner of my browser, that button that used to say sign in is now replaced with my channel's icon. So I'm just going to go ahead and find a resource using one of those 4 methods that we talked about earlier. So I'm going to use the resources. I'm going to go to geometry. I'll go to symmetry like I had done before. I believe I was using this one, visualizing lines of symmetry. And now that I'm on here, I have some additional options. You might notice these 3 dots. It says right next to where the author is. If I click on that, I see the add to favorites button. If you're not signed in, you won't see that. Also, I see copy activity. That will let me actually copy this activity, and I can change the activity itself or the questions after it to personalize it for my particular classroom. I'm going to hit add to favorites. You'll notice that it's in favorites. If you click the dots again, you see how the heart is filled in. And you might wonder, where do I access that? How do I find these favorites? Well, you can find those by going to your channel. To do that, just click on your channel icon in the top right corner where that sign in button was. And right here I'm on my resources tab. That's projects I was working on, activities and things I created from scratch, or maybe I copied so that I could modify. But you might notice right next to it is favorites, and this is where I can find all the activities that I've favorited. From here, I can go ahead and click on the activity to reopen it. It'll take me back there. You might notice the 3 dots here as well. You'll have some options here, such as removing from favorites if it turns out it's not one you like using after all, or you have other options here. I'm just going to point out while we're on this page, the People tab, if there are any authors that you really like their material, you can go ahead and follow them, and you can find their material quickly in this space. But I'm just going to go back to favorites. This is how I prefer to save activities that I happen to find. Next up, we're going to talk about how we can get these activities in the hands of students via either Google Classroom, pasting student links, or using GeoGebra lessons. All right, we'll talk to you again soon. Hope that you're having a good day.